Respawn had created Apex Legends as a battle royale game. During the first 2 years, some limited time modes stepped away from the drop loot survive formula, but it was always just a brief distraction from the core experience. In Season 9, Apex Legends had expanded its scope with a new permanent game mode, Arenas. Arenas was a multi-round battle of 2 teams on a small map. At the start of each round, players could spend their limited currency on purchasing and upgrading weapons, getting consumables, and unlocking their Legends abilities. None of the purchases were carried over to future rounds, while unused currency was added to the next total, asking players to be strategic with their loadout and guess other team's next move. The mind game took place on the battlefield too, as multi-round nature of a match allowed noticing and establishing patterns and then using that knowledge to catch enemies by surprise. This was a completely different way to play the game, and while Arenas got sunsetted 2 years later, Apex Legends has never gone back to being just a battle royale game.
Yes, the superior fighter is clear.
The battle royale portion of Apex Legends had evolved as well. Previously, all players started a match with empty inventory and were easy prey for anyone who had landed nearby and quickly found a gun. From Season 9, everyone was leaving dropship with shields, helmet and a few healing items. This extra protection not only gave players more time to arm themselves, but also provided meaningful loot for the winner of early engagement, helping them to recover before third party's arrival. Heat Shield was another step away from the classic battle royale formula. Shrinking reinforces players to gather in the same place and start fighting each other, and while Apex Legends allowed healing outside of the ring in the beginning of a match, later rings were dealing too much damage to survive beyond their boundaries. Heat Shield, an item players could find amidst other loot, could be deployed anywhere to create a temporary space safe from rings damage. This helped players take additional supplies from previously killed enemies, revive teammates outside of the ring, and even avoid fighting other teams for much longer than it was possible before. In Season 11, Respawn continued expanding Apex Legends gameplay opportunities with addition of PvE. Stormpoint, the newest map, featured numerous nests of various wildlife that players could hunt for gear, crafting materials, and upgrades of their armor. Animals were also chasing and fighting anyone who disturbed their territory, and while their attacks were relatively weak, they could still become a decisive distraction during an engagement with another team. Wildlife added another layer to Apex Legends, which by the end of its third year had become a much more complex game than it was when it launched. And helping players to deal with all this complexity was the next big item on Respawn's list.